All right, let's get back to Governor Chris Christie, New Jersey governor, and possible 2016 presidential tender. Today he said he is, quote, embarrassed and humiliated by the unfolding political scandal over the traffic delays near the George Washington Bridge in September. Christie said he knew nothing of the intention by someone on his own staff to punish the Fort Lee, New Jersey mayor by creating traffic jams in his community. Joining me now to analyze that, more than 2-hour-long press conference. A lot of talking going on there, right? Governor Chris Christie certainly had a lot to say at that press conference, but he did reveal things with his body, I guess, as all of us do with regard to body language. Tonya Reiman joins us now for a closer look. Tonya, always good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
You pulled some critical clips because, as you can imagine, over a course of 2 hours, a lot is said through the body, right?
Yes, of course. And, you know, with him, we're used to seeing this kind of aggressive, and although he claims not bullying type of personality, he does have that type of personality. So here we saw a much more humble gentleman. So just taking a look at the first clip, let's see what he says.
Ever since the time I was U.S. Attorney, I've engendered the sense and feeling among the people closest to me that we're a family. I am heartbroken that someone who I permitted to be in that circle of trust for the last 5 years betrayed my trust.
Okay, so even here, as he's saying, you know, he's heartbroken, he's upset, you can see, look at the fist. So his voice is humble, but his fists are telling you that he's angry. So as he talks, his fists get tighter and tighter. So yes, he's feeling like he's sad, but the fists are telling you that he's truly angry, even though his verbals don't say that.
I mean, even his voice is not the voice that you know of Governor Chris Christie.
Of course, and this is how you pick up initially that there's red flags, and this is where it becomes, is he being truthful or is he being deceptive? So looking at the second clip, we get a little bit deeper into it, and this is where he's talking about, you know, working in the attorney's office. So,
do you know anything about this? Did you have any involvement in it? The answer was no. The email's evidence that the answer should have been yes. I need to go no further.
This was really interesting because here we see him getting angry, and we see his regular
who we know
Chris
as Governor.
Christie.
Exactly.
So here, the pointing and the hard finger, that tells me he's being sincere, he's being genuine, he means this. And I like to see this because it shows me that he's being genuine.
Let me ask you something, that first clip. Did you think he was being genuine, or do you think he's just scared and trying to walk a straight line right now in between not knowing what to say, because there are legal ramifications to everything that comes out of his mouth right now?
Here's the thing with him at this point, it's such a different Chris Christie that it's walking a fine line between anxiety and deception. I will tell you, overall, I think I saw more truth signals than I see deception signals.
All right.
But there were several times that I saw he was not being completely honest. But yes.
Okay, yet another clip for us, right?
Yes, we have the third clip. Let's take a look at the third clip.
All right, I don't know if we have the sound on that one, but what was that one about?
So this is where he's talking about when he's firing Kelly. Okay. And the interesting thing about this is, here you see that there's some incongruency. And what I mean by that is his verbals don't actually match his nonverbals. Okay. So I saw almost a look of enjoyment on his face when he did this.
Let's listen, because it sounds like we do have the clip now.
Okay, let's take a quick look.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay.
Well, there you go. You know what? There's his nonverbals, though. What is that saying?
So now, here, even watch his hand movements. So as he's talking, his hand movements don't match his verbals. Okay. So he's talking about things that should be expansive, and instead his hands are shrinking. So that's when you see there's a red flag. There's some deception there. So I saw that he, in this clip, almost enjoyed what he was talking about. So it seemed like he was empowered here. So just to give you an overall feeling, I think that he was deceptive in a lot of what he said in terms of how he felt about it. Okay. But the knowledge level, I'm not sure that he was really being deceptive. I think there's some truth in that.
It's going to be interesting as we move forward in all this. It's certainly just the beginning, because there are a lot of questions out there.
A lot of things going on there, yes.
Tonya, thank you. I'm sure we'll have you back, because I'm sure there'll be another press conference shortly.
I'm sure there'll be many.
Take care.